Hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Mark, and welcome back to another episode of Finding the Next Big Roguelike, the series where I play roguelike games and demos that have been sent to the channel, and give my first impressions at the end. Timestamps below if you want to skip ahead. Today, we're taking a look at Wake Up. This seems to be some sort of a tower defense roguelike with also some like clicker idle thing behind it. The game did release on March 14th of this year. I always think that tower defense roguelikes inherently have a big hurdle. Roguelikes and tower defense are two very different subgenres. You know, roguelikes, you don't want to spend too long preparing something and then having to restart over. The enjoyment of tower defense games is the late game where you've got this crazy map filled with things, but if you're doing a roguelike, then you're supposed to continue going to another map to, you know, and restart from zero. So yeah, I'm always very curious to see how people try to deal with this inherent complication. Let me read the Steam description of this game. So, Wake Up is a caffeinated tower defense and clicker mashup with rogue-lite meta progression. Shoot coffee to exhausted workers on a boring Monday morning to keep them energized. The economy must grow. Options. Hey, you know, it's simple, but the mute in the background option to turn on and off. Mwah. Music credit and YouTube Twitch use. Wake Up songs are composed by Kenza. Nice. You are free to use them on streaming and video platforms while playing Wake Up. Well, thank you. I'm happy to do so. I'm just realizing it's already counting my clicks. Look at the cursor. I have 99. I have 100 clicks on my. I am very curious how they're gonna blend tower defense and clicking gameplay here. Let's jump right into it. Alright, let's play. So once again, this is going to be meta. There's apparently meta progression. So obviously, we're not going to be able to experience, you know, probably the meat of this game. Oh, we can just move around this this little map here. This kind of gives me, first off, this immediately gives me Overcooked vibe. Even just visually in the vibe is kind of giving me that. City map. Okay, so first of all, I can only move by clicking around, which is a little awkward, but I guess it fits with the clicker theme. What do we have down here? We've got our options. That's fine. We got blob decks. Gotta love our blob decks. We also have achievements. Quite a lot of achievements here. And a shop, which I imagine... Oh, finish a level and collect some likes to unlock this shop. Got it. So I'm imagining that's the meta progression. I do like that they're not showing you the meta progression like immediately. You have to start playing. It's not giving you like everything up front. I like that little detail. All right, let's start this level. Play level. Look at the face. Barista Academy. Play level. I'm realizing my cursor is still keeping track of the amount of times I've clicked since I opened the game up. That's hilarious. Welcome, aspiring barista. The world needs you. I like it. The workers of the city are tired and burned out. Our economy is collapsing due to lack of productivity. There is only one solution. Coffee. This is a farm. Click it to grow coffee beans. Oh my gosh. I'm very good at clicking, so I might be really good at this game. To sell coffee cups, we first need to roast the beans. Click this building site and build a roaster. Okay, click here multiple times. You have to click multiple times to buy stuff. That's so unnecessary, I love it. The roaster uses energy to roast beans. So coffee, beans plus energy equals coffee. Click it to charge its battery faster. So he automatically just grabs my beans and my stockage. I don't have to move things around. That's good to know. Okay. Look, a wild egg. Click it until it hatches. Oh my gosh, my fingers. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. It's a blobista. Blobistas are the perfect magical employees. Pick it up with a click and drop it near any building to put it to work. Okay. So those are my employees. Oh. Okay. So, okay. A new zombie is approaching. Wait, are those the people that just don't have their coffee yet? This tired morning worker needs a cup of coffee to the face. I like to the face. Your express will sell coffee to this zombie. Okay. What is this thing here? This little... Nope. Okay, the zombie left you payment. Collect all the coins. They will be useful to upgrade your business. Okay, so I also have to move things. Okay, so... okay. Pay attention to the world economy. Tired zombies are bad at work. If the economy falls to 0, you lose. Okay. It's rush hour. Many more zombies are on their way. They demand more coffee. Sure. Make your express shop serve coffee faster by activating its overdrive. Is that overdrive? Right? I think that's overdrive. Collect money. Whee! Next level unlocked. Okay. And that's that. Ha! Oh, I have so many questions. So many questions. What do I use the gold I get for? For the meta progression? Hey, I got an achievement. Oh gosh, it's gonna be one of those games. We're gonna get a lot of achievements, people. That's good. Completed Barista Academy level. New high score. Okay, customer rating. Probably just how fast I was. Clicks per minute, 51 over. Victory bonus. Coin bonus. Total likes collected. So I don't know what the coins are used for because they just transfer to likes. Maybe that's all they do. We'll see. I got plenty of questions. I'm quite excited to see more about it. So, has the shop opened now? Welcome to the shop. Each happy customer gives you likes. Spend them here to upgrade your arsenal. We got the economy tab, we've got the express tab, we've got the roaster tab, and we've got the farm tab. You need all of them to work this whole business anyway, so it doesn't really matter which one you go for first, right? I think coins are the in-map currency to build towers. You spent 25 for the roaster. Oh, okay, got it. So, express... Oh, wait, these are expensive. Yeah, all these are expensive. Okay, got it. Well, I mean, like, maybe not, they might not be expensive, but right now they are. Okay. Endless mode unlocked. Oh, they all have different things here. All right, winding path. I'm assuming we're still in... Yeah, we're still in tutorial mode here. This level starts with a free farm. That's awesome. You can build more farms if you wish. Each additional farm increases your bean production per click, but cost more coins. Sure. Don't panic, zombies will not enter the park yet. Start the day once you build everything you need. Okay, that's cool. I do like that. I can wait a little bit. Okay, so let me try to understand everything going on here. It's still counting my clicks. It's so funny. Start the day first. Got it. So I could build... Okay, so I can just build stuff here. I start with 100 coins. So, what's interesting is... Are there different towers? Huh! I don't even know if there's different towers. Also, what is coffee? Because I need beans. So, coffee is how much ammo each of them have? Like, in total? Maybe. I need a roaster. That's a no-brainer. Let's do a roaster here. Alright, I have to click multiple times. So that will do automatically. Okay. So I just have to figure out what I want to click at the right time, pretty much. Let's get another express going. Which is our towers. And then I can maybe get another farm going. Okay, so let's see if I get this right. Wake up. Alright, so get a bunch of beans. And clicking works just fine for me. Okay. Oh, max. Okay, so now I can do this. Get a bunch of coffee. I wonder how, like, if my if the coins disappear after a while. I mean, I have plenty of. Oh, I got another thing. Oh yeah, right. Don't I have to have these guys? What did they actually do? Wave incoming. I don't know what these guys actually do. Do they? Oh, they just... Not too sure. Just they make it go faster by a tiny bit, though. Oh my gosh, my finger is going to be dead by the end of the stream. Holy. I think they click for you? Yeah, I think they click for... Oh wait, can they click for me anywhere? Oh, yeah. Okay, they click for me anywhere. Got it, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, let's leave it here for now. So I really don't need more beans. What do I need here? I actually don't know what I need. A wild egg appeared. New Blobista chicken. Now, do they actually do different things? Do the different ballistas do different things? I don't know. Also, I like the fact that you can just preemptively click this one and just like have it happen. I'm curious what else there's going to be to do, because currently this feels very straightforward. Another egg. Let's just leave it here. A bloblist pink. Nice. Am I good on beans and everything? So you really have to keep track of your ammo and everything you're using, really.
Nope.
Am I good here? Do I get extra points if I just don't use money? I wonder. We got another wave coming. Maybe I should put another express here. We got another express. And yeah, this keeps it overdrive, which is pretty good. But I could also do this. And let's see if if two of them is good enough to keep it in overdrive, which I think almost. I just need to give it like one click here and there. That's good to know. I'm doing all right here. I need to remember to collect some my money. I genuinely have to be careful with, you know, with my clicking, because it's gonna get very tiresome otherwise. Okay, this needs to be back to overdrive. Oh, overdrive also expands the range. Oh yeah, it expands the range. That's actually really solid. Do you have one more wave coming? What else do I need to do? I mean, I don't know if there's any benefit to getting more of these things if I have enough ammo, right? If I have enough ammo, does it matter? Right? Like, I probably have enough ammo for the rest of the run here, so who cares about, you know, getting more, and just have to focus on these guys being overdrive pretty much. Okay. I'm curious what else is going to be to do. Just keep it overdrive. Leave it on red. I'm doing good on coffee. I don't think I'll need more coffee, so I'll just keep it as is right now. Just the last wave, right? Yeah, cool, okay. Now, I wonder... So, we need likes. We're looking for likes. Let's reread what gives us likes exactly. I love the sound design. I don't want to go endless. I want to find more stuff. 2 achievements so far. The winding path level. Okay, so let's see. Clicks per minute, 847. Does that actually matter? I don't know. Customer rating. Now, victory bonus. Coin bonus. Oh, yeah. So I do... That's the amount of coins I had left, right? So if I don't spend money, I get more likes. I think. The customer rating, I'm assuming, is just the amount of health I have left, right? That would be my guess. That's usually how it is. Okay. Oh, it brings me right out here. Okay. Ballistas work faster. Second pause. I don't know what that is. Clicking power. Express faster. Honestly? From 2 to 1.8. It's a 10% increase, right? That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, we got our first upgrade. It's faster, express deal more damage. Oh wow, that's a 50% damage increase. Holy. That's massive. More range. Unlocks express level 2. Ooh gosh, what does that mean? I don't know. I think everything else is too expensive. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, we got 2 different kinds of workers here. Central Park. Alright, let's do it. This park has an old, broken hotspot. Prepare to get access to a new type of tower. Hotspot spawns nearby phones. It distracts zombies and make them stop walking. That's pretty expensive. I need to make sure I have enough things before doing that. Can you just soft lock yourself? Yeah, you could theoretically soft lock yourself in this game, right? If you start off without a roaster and you run out of coffee and you don't have enough money, then you just... I mean, I imagine that's not going to happen, but it's interesting, right? Theoretically, I probably want a tower here. Definitely don't want a tower there, so... Actually, no, it's pretty far to do that. Let's do a roaster here. Should I repair this now? Probably not, right? So I've got Click, I've got that. Let's get another express, maybe. These should cover both areas. Should we get one here in case they get through? I don't think it's necessary. Let's just start the pay. Oh, I can already start. Good to know. Let's get our beans. Let's get our coffee. Let's get this to overcharge. We got a egg. Let's have you work here. Now, does it actually... I think if it's not on overcharge, it actually doesn't do anything different, is my guess on these towers. I actually think that, like, theoretically, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be putting these guys on there, but I also am not struggling to get enough... Like, to get, like... Let's repair this. Let's see how that feels. Oh, it's just a... Wait. Does it also use coffee? I don't know. Let's keep this guy overcharged. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Oh, but I do like the range it has. It's pretty solid. Oh, Gen Z entered the workforce. Watch them zoom on e-scooters. Got it. Wait. Oh, they already lost, right? Okay, cool. It's. I wasn't sure if that was like their actual. It was them or not, but no, it was them after they lost, which is interesting. Another egg. Let's get you working on coffee, I guess. Okay, so. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. Is it's in its entire range? Everybody gets stunned. That's so powerful. What? Holy! Whoa! Oh shoot. Roaster. Oh shoot! That's the wrong thing. Gosh darn it! It's the express I wanted, not the roaster. Gosh darn it! I mean, roaster and expressor. I mean, for me, that's not an. I don't know what the term expressor is. That's not what I expected. Shoot! Well, I just wasted some money. Quite a bit of money, actually. It's kind of annoying. That was my bad. Let's get an egg going. Okay. All right. Well, it's kind of annoying. That was my bad. Guess you can work on here because this thing is super powerful. Like, holy shrimp. It's interesting how clicking doesn't actually do anything if you have enough ammo and if your things are on overcharge, right? Like, it just gives you more things for later, but you don't get stronger by clicking a million times. There's a cap to how effective your clicks are, which is interesting. Man, I'm so sad I wasted $20 or plus dollars. I forgot how much. Roaster. Gosh, I think I wasted 30 gold. It's unfortunate. They only need one coffee? Man, those younglings, let me tell you. Because, like, theoretically, I don't really need more beans. Like, or roaster. Like, I'm doing fine. Like, yeah, it would make me not have to click as much, but I don't care. Like, I don't need more of it. It's interesting. Alright, final wave coming up. Should I... Nice, I got more money for doing that. That's what I figured. Alright. Oh, I need more beans. Do I even need more beans? I feel like I'll easily get to the end without needing all this left. Okay. Literal zoomers. You're absolutely right. Ooh, I feel like the stun is gonna be so good against these guys right now. Holy. Man, tower defense freeze monkey is so jealous right now. Might need... Yeah. No, express. Gosh darn it, I almost screwed up again. sell? Can I, wait. Wait, can I cheat the system? Can I just sell all my towers before the end and get bonus from it? Oh my gosh, yes, I can. I need to try to sell as many towers as possible at the end to get more likes, right? I'm not misunderstanding that, right? I get money for selling towers at the end, right? Well, it's time to get more likes, people. Okay, also, a 50% increase here is ridiculous, right? I'm not going crazy here. 50% damage increase? That's, I just can't. Oh, the hotspot. 50% increase in well, that's good, but it's not as good as a 50% in this instance, because this 50% occurs all the time. This one doesn't occur as often, so I don't know if I want to spend the money on that, to be honest. Hotspot meter. Unlock hotspot level 2. The one thing I'm curious is unlocking the next one as well. There isn't one that gives me more money, right? I don't care about these things. I'm clicking fast enough right now. I'm not struggling with that. I'm thinking of getting the level 2 because I'm just curious what that does. It's hard to read that exactly, so I'll definitely want to do that. I don't care about these two things because it's just, yeah. Ooh, we got a split. We got a split level here. We got an HQ thing. Or merging lanes. Ugh, that's a little scary. But I'm curious about this. Oh, these are definitely like extra level stuff, right? Let's go this way. That sounds interesting. Tax Haven. Welcome to the Finance District. On this road, zombies do not pay for coffee. Okay, so it's a different kind of mode. You will need subsidized to survive. Okay. This is your mobile HQ. This truck can haul cargo to your workplaces. Cargo, you say? The first cargo grants you access to subsidies. Every 30 seconds, you can activate this power to get a coin delivery. Okay. Not too sure what I understand exactly, but we'll give it. Okay, so the hotspot here is really solid. Although I don't know if I want to spend all my money on this. Oh, I don't really have many spots here available, huh? Well, I need a farm and a roaster, right? Like, I need both of them. I'm surprised I didn't find a upgrade to start with more money so far. Definitely need the roaster, and definitely need an express. The cash drop ability, like balloons, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But an entire game mode around that is interesting. We'll see how it feels. Okay, let's get more beans. Guess I just have to. It's just something I have to click every now and then, I guess. All right, let's get some more coffee. So, right now, can I? I can't interact with this. I think. Am I good here? Oh, I have to click this. I'm stupid. So I get money now? Okay, got it. Sure. All right. Let's get the hotspot going. All right. Maybe I should have gone for another one of those guys, but I should be fine. Theoretically, I actually should have gotten the express here and here, but it doesn't cover as much ground, so maybe not. Another egg. Oh, it's a tortoise! Oh, I should... Okay, I still get money for doing that, so that's good to know. Okay, I definitely need another... Oh, wait, I have to press this button. It's a weird little game mode. Doesn't really add too much, but sure. Doesn't feel as rewarding killing enemies, I guess. Sorry, giving coffee. Sorry. Jeez, that was.
Yum.
Okay. Okay. Gotta say, so far I'm. I mean, definitely a very different approach to tower defense games. That's for sure. It's I'm pretty impressed with just how unique it is. Come on. Freeze them, please. Thank you.
Yum.
Should be okay, right? Nice, okay. I am getting a little Maybe I just do a bunch of coffee and then I sell both towers? To get more express? The zoomers are a problem. We need more coffee. Let's get more beans. And then we'll get more coffee. And if this is the last wave, then I'll just sell it to create more. Rush hour, it is the last. I probably don't need 40, right? Okay, I'm probably gonna need, yeah, probably gonna need an express here. Cool. And then I'm going to sell all my towers. Okay, so I have to remember to sell all my towers. Alright, I have enough coffee, I have enough beans. In the last moment, oh, I have to remember to get money. I keep on forgetting about that. Okay, sell. Sell. Oh shoot, there's more? Oh no! No! I miscalculated, Oh shoot, I thought it was it. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. I thought that was the end. No! You fooled. It's just a lot of clicking. Okay, that's the end? Am I the end? How do I know if I'm at the end? I'm just gonna guess it's the end. Come on. Yes! Yes! Oh, shoot! Okay, I did not mean to press that. Okay, it's good, it's good. We got 2 more achievements. A coin bonus was pretty low, because again, I screwed up. I don't know, I know this is a way to know how far along I am on there, but I didn't see it. Let's get to level 2 because I'm just curious what that is. I'm definitely going to expand later on. So that means I can now upgrade my towers, which is great because there's not much space for them. So that's going to be good to be able to upgrade them. What do we got here? Oh, why can't I go here? Survive 3 days of tax haven. What? Endless mode. Oh. Okay. Industry Boulevard. Alright, let's give this one a try. This is an express level 3. It is super fast, but needs a lot of coffee. I see, what a beauty. You will need multiple farms and multiple roasters to keep it supplied. Pfft, don't tell me what to do. Okay, definitely gonna... Oh! Okay, I can literally create an HQ. I see. That's why it was like such a weird... It wasn't a game mode, it was just a weird... Okay, I see. Hotspot here sounds like a good idea. I am gonna need a roaster. Let's do a roaster here. And then let's do hotspot here. Okay. Let's start the day, I guess. Let's get a bunch of beans and a bunch of coffee. Oh, we can start the wave early. I'm confident.
Yum.
Ooh, they definitely do use a lot of coffee. Okay, well, I finally have a good reason. Oh my gosh, all my money. Okay, we definitely want you guys to take care of my the area here. I'm out of coffee! Help! Oh shoot, it's this one. Oh, it uses 2 coffee per thing. Okay, I need to get more roasters and farmers. Okay, so that should be a little faster now, and more beans. There we go. But those are level 3 things, so... Okay, I feel like I definitely need more roasters than anything else. Help. Ah! Okay, I need more roasters. A bunch more roasters. Let's get one here. Okay, I need a lot more for those roasters. I'm clicking! I'm clicking! Money, collect money! Grab more coffee! We need more coffee! Holy shrimp! Help! Help! I don't have time to grab that egg! Gosh darn it! I'm clicking as fast as... I mean, this is such a difference from the last level. Help! Does money disappear? Money disappears. No! Come on! Come on! Ah! I'm good. Grab all the money. More roasters. More beans. I don't have enough space. It's fine. No panicking. It's all good. Okay, I need another egg. You work on this roaster. Okay. Why am I not getting much coffee? Did I get a bajillion roasters? Why is this not working? I feel like I'm missing something. Like, the beans are fine, but the roasters are not. Am I missing something? Why am I not getting enough coffee? I feel like there's something's going on here that I'm missing. 'Cause I feel like I'm not improving the amount of coffee I'm doing here. Am I wrong? Like, did I misunderstand how the roaster works? Because it felt like I got a bunch of roasters, but it didn't actually improve anything. Okay, well, that's gonna help. This instance. I feel like cookies are fine. Like, sorry, the beans are fine. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely grab it because it's just gonna make my life much easier. But maximum stock of bean, unlock farm level 2, plus 2 beans. Roaster level 2, roaster are faster. Boning coffee, increase your maximum stack. Okay, got it. Let's try it again. Okay, so getting the hotspot, I don't know if it was super useful because I don't have time to click it. So let's get, maybe I get an express here, to be honest. No, that's unnecessary. Now let's get a roaster. Let's get a farm. Okay, and let's actually, we're actually gonna count how fast this goes. So just gives me, so wait, so one, wait, why, I'm not fully understanding how the roasters work. Like, it just makes them go faster, but I felt like it didn't I have to experiment. So normally having more of these should give you more coffee, right? Let's see. Let's see the difference, right? So right now, okay, let's get another roaster and see the difference. It feels like it's the same. It honestly feels like it's the same. Like, they're just temporary giving me roasters, but it doesn't seem to actually do much, which is odd. But the beans just straight up gives me extra beans per click every time I do this. Alright, well, let's get more of you guys. Obviously, the meta progression here definitely helped, but I don't know how I can get more coffee. That's my problem. Running out of beans. Beans is easy to restock. Alright, more coffee, please. I feel like I'm just gonna... Oh, I was not clicking on it, I guess. Let's get another roaster and another roaster. And then everything else should be okay, I think. Make sure we have enough coffee. Coffee. All that matters is more coffee. I will get some beans back for you guys, don't worry. Nope, wrong one. Ooh. Again, I'm just too low on coffee. Ah. My money! My beans! Oh no. It's happening again! I'm clicking as fast as I can! Okay, I think we're good, I think we're good! Oh god! Okay, I need more stuff. Okay. Okay. More beans. The economy is still holding, people. We're fine with the economy. The economy is A-okay, alright? No panicking. I need more coffee. Check. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking A-okay right now. Just gotta switch back and forth between getting coffee and beans. It's that easy. Maybe it's time for a hotspot. Don't know how helpful that's gonna be, but I'll keep on going. More beans. Sorry, this is a game. I didn't expect this game to be. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense that it was gonna be this intense, but holy, I have to remember to click those two guys. Okay, are we good on beans? Almost. More of this, more of that, more of this, more of that. We're almost low on coffee. Grab the money. Okay, we need more stuff here. I am going to lose my finger by the end of this stream, but that's okay. That's what I have to deal with for a living, I guess. I need more beans. Need more coffee, as always. Let's make you guys bigger. More money. Can I use my money for anything? I don't have time. Oh gosh, I'm running low on coffee. No. Oh gosh, I'm not clicking in the right place. Jeez. I'm running low on everything. Okay, you need to stop them. Oh gosh, no. Please. More money for greed. No, I'm running low. I can't get more coffee. I'm literally like, what else am I supposed to do? I'm clicking. Why am I not getting enough coffee? Gosh, the fact that you can't get, like, getting more roasters doesn't actually improve your clicking. That sucks. Oh my gosh. Meta upgrades were useful, huh? I guess so. It's okay. I got 1,000. Okay, yeah, we got a bunch of money. I'm not doing this level again. This seems like a unnecessary level. Okay, so definitely need those upgrades for this level. I think this level was a. I need to add up. Oh yeah, I could do the HQ. I don't care about the HQ. I don't care about money, honestly. It's kind of annoying that the roasters really, they're awkward. They're pretty awkward. More click power. Oh my gosh, that's expensive. Let's upgrade our roaster. Let's get this guy. It's the cheapest one. They go faster, which is good on their own. Actually, that doesn't really do much for my clicking, huh? I guess I should have thought about that. I don't know what half a second difference is, but I guess we'll see. Increase the range of coin pickups? No, thank you. More range on Express is pretty solid, though. Maximum stock of these. I'm fine. Honestly, the farms are not a problem. It's these guys. These guys are the problem here. Level 2 roasters sounds pretty good, because again, I don't have ways to spend money right now. Let's try this level instead. This park has an old broken bombard. Prepare to get access to a new type of tower. Bombard splash coffee in a large area. Cool. All zombies in the range will taste the coffee. Cool. Area of effect. It's cool. Oh, this is a pretty mean map. Jeez. Okay. We need our farm. It's interesting because I think I'm gonna do my farm here and my roaster here. And then I'm gonna give an express here. And I can upgrade these guys. Okay, let's get some beans. Why am I getting 4 sometimes? Oh, is that how that works? Interesting. Let's get more coffee. Let's get more of that. More beans. That's not gonna hit many people. Can we repair this? No. Have I screwed myself up? We'll see. Hopefully. I was expecting the range to be a bit more than that. Bit scared right now. Even with the... I guess it's de-zoomed. That's my problem. I'm realizing, I was like, why is the range so terrible? It's because it's de-zoomed. Okay. Repair this. Oh, it's 50, 50, 50, 50. Okay. Splash damage. Please do the right target. How often do you shoot? Not very often. Got it. Should I restart this? I feel like the economy is going to be pretty poor now that I screwed that up badly. Yeah, I should have had the roaster here. I didn't realize how de-zoomed it was. I'm going to lose some stuff for... This is a terrible placement for this thing. Alright, well, it should still be okay for this one right coming up. I need a bit more money for another express. I'm almost thinking of selling this express now that it's just so terrible. I think I will. Yeah, I think I might have to restart. Maybe upgrading is gonna increase its range, and that will save it. We'll see. I haven't really seen the difference in... I mean, I've seen the level 3, but I'm wondering how the level 2 is in comparison. It's raining today! Some zombies have a raincoat. They will be immune to bombard splashes. Oh, well that's annoying. Okay, definitely helped, yeah, with the range situation, so that's good. That's good to know. Do I need more... Do I need more stuff here? I don't know if I need more. I guess I can split it into different things. It's looking pretty good here, honestly. How many waves left? Oh, I still have a bunch of waves left, huh? It's funny how different this level is in comparison to the last one. Because I'm, like, once again, like, not really caring about coffee and beans. I'm gonna start this wave early. Yeah, the beans are super easy to get. It really feels like I have a bajillion bean upgrades with how fast I'm getting beans. But no, I guess it's just how it is. I guess I can get an HQ for fun. Ooh, I got an achievement for getting a cargo. I don't really need money, but I don't know what else to do with it, so might as well spend the money to get more money, right? That's it's a great moral of the story, I guess. This level's pretty easy. Yes, I did lose a lot of... I lost 50% of my health, but that's because I didn't know how the map worked. Rush hour. I have to get this. More beans, more coffee, and let's not forget to sell all our towers before the end of rush hour. But, wait, so how can I see how far I am along on the... Oh, I can't see, right? There's no way of seeing, is there? Like, I'm not seeing a way to know how far along I am on the wave. It's interesting. Is this it? Can I start selling? I just don't want to sell if... I think I'm good? I'm doing it. I'm scared. Okay. I'm good. I'm selling. Okay. Sell. Grab money. Sell. Complete 2 days of the most to unlock the next level. Oh, shoot! No! Oh, shoot. Whoops. Oh, man. Oh, was I supposed... Did it say that before? Gosh darn it. Really? What's the point of having a victory, then, if you still have to continue to proceed? That's weird. Well, I screwed myself, so I'm gonna go back. Hey, another achievement. All right, cool. So I'm gonna continue playing this on my own for a little bit because, again, I feel like this game, there's definitely a lot to play around with the more you play. So I'm gonna continue on my end, and I will circle back in just a moment. All right, Wake Cup. First off, before anything, massive thumbs up for the pun there. That's a great title, Wake Cup. Lovely. So once again, this is a tower defense roguelike clicker game. And I've been playing a lot of tower defense roguelikes. And again, I always say it's hard to do them. Inherently, you're always going to be dealing with some obstacles just because of the nature of both genres kind of colliding with each other. But here you also have, you know, the clicker theme, which I haven't seen that being used a lot. So let's talk about audio visuals and the overall theme. And I think this is where the game shines the best. I think the visuals are cute. It's very simple 3D. It really has kind of like this Overcooked, I think is what it's called, right? Kind of vibe, which I really like that aesthetic and that kind of humor and overall vibe. I think this fits very well with the theme. You're not fighting monsters. You're not trying to kill things. You're just giving coffee to people. I think that's brilliant, and in combination with the great title, that's so cool. I mean, again, that's one of the reasons why I picked this game in the first place out of the many that have been sent to us recently, because I just thought that was just such a funny, unique concept for this kind of genre. So massive props to that. Audio is also really, really solid. I really like the casual, jazzy vibe in the background. It never feels intense, and during levels, you don't have different. I don't think there's different tracks that play, so you always have this very casual, almost smooth jazz in the background. I love that, obviously, and the sounds are also very enjoyable. It's fairly minimalistic in terms of the sound design, but you know, collecting coins feels great. There's not that much audio, all things considered, but you will get the occasional coffee from like zombies of just being people that just want coffee. It's very charming. I like that. Another aspect that I really like in that regard is the overall hub in this instance. You know, instead of just going from one, like, you know, clicking on the next level, you have to actually just go around in your little coffee truck and select the next level. And that's really cute. I think what really pushed me to continue playing this game for a few hours is that I just was very curious to see how the next level would look like. And I think that they did a really good job to try to, you know, push players to see what's coming next. For instance, when I got to this area, I saw that there was like a ghost brew map with zombies, and I was like, oh, well, what is that? Right? And ultimately, the gameplay doesn't really change much, but I was just very intrigued. And I think that's a nice thing to have in this kind of game. Which I will say is also one of Overcooked's strongest points outside of the gameplay, is the fact that there were, you know, in Overcooked you have a lot of different maps and different areas that, you know, even if the gameplay is similar from one another, at least it's just nice to just see different environments, different little different tiny, like minor new mechanics that you have to play around with depending on the map that you're in. And I thought that was really one of the most interesting and most enjoyable aspects, was just starting, playing the first level, and then just, getting to discover more and more new mechanics, new monsters, new humans, and new towers to unlock. And that was really fun. So I would say that overall, that really is probably the game's strongest points, is just the overall vibe and the fact that it is quite enjoyable to look forward to whatever is coming next. All right, let's talk gameplay. And this is where things are fairly interesting, to say the least. So first off, I want to be clear that I've completed most of the game, I believe. I'm one away from getting to the victory level. And I've pretty much done all the other levels. So I have a pretty good understanding of what there is in this game. I don't think there is another map. Maybe there is, but looking at the achievement, it didn't really feel that way. Let me double check it though. Yeah, I don't think there is anything past the city map, to my understanding. So I'm pretty sure I saw most of the game. So the gameplay is actually pretty straightforward. Basically, it definitely took a different approach from most traditional tower defense games, where the towers are not really priority. Well, like, they're extremely important, but you don't really get to do much with them. In this instance, when you play the game, you need beans to create coffee. Once you have coffee, you have to create more coffee in order to have your towers throw coffee, which is the ammo. So you have beans, coffee, and towers that throw the ammo, being coffee, right? Okay, cool. So during the gameplay, you place your farm, and you can click that to get beans. And then you have brewers, I think is what they're called, and you need to click that to get coffee using beans. And then the towers will automatically shoot the coffee, but you can also click on them to get them overloaded and to deal more damage. Now, basically, that means that if you're clicking all of these as fast as possible, then you're going to do really well. The game definitely has the interactivity of, you're constantly going to be clicking. And the better you are at clicking, the easier this game is going to be. That's for sure. Now, one really, really cute aspect is, as you can see right now, my cursor, it has 24,760 plus clicks. It keeps track of the amount of clicks you've clicked since you started your save file. Whether you're clicking here, whether you're clicking in the menu, it still keeps track of it, which is so funny. I love it. That is such a nice, cute little aspect of the game. That it really tells you, it's all about clicking. And the theme of clicking just doesn't stop here. Whenever you have to, outside of closing windows, whenever you have to, buy something, you can't just click on it once. You have to click it multiple times, which, yes, in 99% of other games, that is a really poor design choice. But in this game, considering that is the whole point, is the fact that, you're clicking things a lot. It's in theme, and it's pretty funny. Now, yes, you are going to get very tired of clicking. After playing for a few hours, my finger is absolutely destroyed. I gotta be honest with that. But it is pretty funny. And, it gives some sort of interactivity in the gameplay, which, is something that, some tower defense games do struggle with, right? Some tower defense games, once you've placed your things and you don't have money, you're just kind of waiting around for things to occur. And sometimes that can be a little boring. It depends on the tower defense game. I do think there is a nice balance to be done for most of these games so that players don't feel bored waiting around while the towers do things. And yeah, some games do it better than others. Here, they decide to be like, well, you know what? We're always going to give something for the players to do. Clicking. You can always click to just improve something. Now, that being said, there is a limit. Everything has a cap, which I get it, because therefore that means that, if you're really, really good at clicking, you can't abuse the system by just constantly clicking on something and getting infinite money, right? No, everything has a cap. So you can only have 100 beans. You can only have 100 coffees. The towers can only be supercharged to a certain amount. And then, you have to wait for these things to be used before you can get anything out of it. So while you can be constantly clicking at things, most of the time, you're just going to be clicking on the important things, and then you're just going to wait until certain things deplete, click again, rinse and repeat. So you can't completely abuse it, which makes complete sense. You place your farm, you place your brewer, you place your coffee machine that throws them, and that's about it. Now, I do have a few issues in regards to gameplay and a few other aspects in this game that I just want to bring up, because I think that this game has a lot of potential. Now, this game is fully released, but if they were to adjust certain things and patches or something like that, I think this game could be really fun. In its current state, currently, I don't know if I want to finish it just because it is quite repetitive in some aspects and fairly long in terms of the pacing to me. So let me get into more specifics. So first off, while there is quite a few more things to do theoretically in the gameplay department, I've realized that the only thing you really do is clicking, which, yeah, it's fun, but in the end, there's really not that much strategy involved here. Now, strategy in tower defense games, you know, it really depends on the game. I would say that the best tower defense games out there are the ones that do have good strategy. I mean, the best tower defense game ever is Bloons Tower Defense, Tower Defense 6, and if you know a lot about the game, you're gonna do much better than someone who doesn't. There's so much you can do, there's so many options, so many different tower paths, so many different ways to interact with each level, and that's what makes Bloons Tower Defense 6 such a fantastic game. Now, I don't expect every tower defense game to be Bloons Tower Defense 6. Completely understandable. But in this instance, I've realized that I think one of my biggest issues here is actually the balance. So there are a few towers that you can create that are going to be shooting coffee, right? For instance, you always have the Express, this is the default. Then you also have Hotspot, which is kind of like a freeze effect on enemies. You have the Bombard, which is your area of effect. And I think that's it. You have the HQ, but that's just kind of like your economy tower. So you only have 3 different offensive towers in the entire game. Actually, only 2. Because this is just a support unit that kind of... So you only have the Bombard and the Express, I believe, which is a very limited amount of, you know, choices to play around with. And I've realized that effectively, at least the way I played it, I realized there was no point in playing with the Bombard, unfortunately, because the Express are just absurdly overpowered, I would say. I've realized that once you unlock the level 3 Express, which took just a few levels, it really does not cost much money to get there, and once you have that unlocked by wave 3, you win the game. It is very easy. At least it was extremely easy to me, and I'm sure that not everybody took this path, right? Maybe I just found a really nice exploit, not really an exploit, but just I just figured out what to upgrade early and you know, how to abuse that. But unfortunately, since I did figure that out, past the 1 hour and a half mark, every single level played the same to me. I just build a farm, I build a brewer, I lose a little bit of health on the very first wave because I only have 1 offensive tower and it doesn't really do much. And then once I upgrade it, I start clearing every single wave very easily, and then I upgrade it again, and then I'm pretty much invincible. They are extremely powerful, so I just decide to just fully upgrade the Express because they're so powerful, and from doing so, the gameplay got pretty trivial. I almost wish I didn't know that they were this powerful and I would try to be more diverse. But considering that I know a lot about video games, I realized that that was not necessary. And so, oops, I kind of broke the game. Not broke it, but you know what I mean. Right now, I feel like the Express are just too powerful, too cheap. Once you get past the very first wave, everything gets very easy if you just played a lot of tower defense games and you know and you can actually see how powerful some of these upgrades are. So the meta progression, yes, some of these upgrades are just extremely powerful. Others are kind of like whatever. So I would definitely change a little bit of the balance in that regard. I think the most enjoyable part of this game for me were the first few levels, because effectively I wasn't completely ridiculously overpowered. And that was really where the game shined the most for me. I would say actually the first hour and a half was very enjoyable, because it was really fun for me to just, again, go through level to level, get meta progression, see what it would unlock to see the next upgrade. I still don't know what happens if I do this, right? Like, ooh, and now I get to find this thing. That's really cool. I wish that some of those upgrades were more unique. Currently, there's not like super, most of them are just number adjustments, which is fine. But considering that you see that you have locks and you can't see the next upgrade, I do wish that some would be more interesting later on. Maybe there are in these areas, but that's just a small thing. It's not a huge deal. Yeah. So again, balance a bit off for me. But maybe it was just the way I played it. Another aspect, and I think that does kind of correlate with this, is the fact that the pacing is a little bit off to me. So not in the early game. The first hour and a half, that wasn't the case. But later on, if you want to unlock levels, you need to complete other levels in endless mode, which I don't know why that was necessary. For instance, right here, right? This is the final level, so it's going to be a big thing. But you have to survive 10 days of Terminus in endless mode to unlock. I don't know why unlocking the next level was just instead the level is longer instead of having to go in endless mode. It is theoretically the same thing, right? To instead of like, this could have just been 10 days to beat the level. Instead of just saying you won't beat one day, then you have to do 10 days in endless to unlock the next one. It could have just said, to beat this level, you need to do 10 days, period. I don't see why there's a complete the level, but also you have to do endless mode. And while it doesn't ultimately change anything, I do think it's not as satisfying to me that I had to go in endless mode versus, ooh, this level was long, but I finally beat it. It was a 10-day long level. That was so intense. It's more psychologically, but in any case, that's just a small thing. What I was talking about is that these days take a long time. Waves are very, very long. I think they can cut down the amount of waves by 50% easy. Because again, at least the way I played it, I was so overpowered that by halfway through day 1, I was already pretty much done with building stuff for the rest of the game. And then I had to wait another like 15-20 minutes to just complete the level by clearing 3 days to unlock the next level. But by like 20% through the level, I was already done with my build fully. So I was just kind of waiting around a lot of times. So that was a little unfortunate. So I do wish that by reducing the power level of Express and by shortening these levels in order to unlock the next one, I think that would really help the pacing, at least to me. Now, some levels you don't have to clear endless, and when you have to just do a full day, I think that's the right amount of pacing. But the ones where you have to, I don't have a good example here, but like 10 days is just the final level. Normally it's let me see, right here. Survive 3 days, right? So you have to do 3 days of Tax Haven. That's 3 times the length of a normal level, pretty much, which is just a lot. So yeah, I do wish this was cut down, especially since there's not that much variety in terms of the enemies you're going to be fighting. You're going to be fighting these, in this instance, you're only fighting 2 enemies. In this instance, 2 enemies as well. 3 enemies. Doesn't matter how long it is. So I think pacing and balance together does make me feel like the game was fairly slow and got repetitive quicker than I would have hoped for. Because I really do think that if they kept the pacing the same throughout from the beginning throughout to the end, I think I wouldn't have felt experience being so slow so quickly. Those are really my 2 main issues playing this game. But these could be adjusted. And in any case, I do think that the overall idea behind the game is just really, really funny and really cute, all things considered. So I still think it's a very entertaining experience, especially for the beginnings. A few of the things I want to touch on real quick. There is a egg thing in the game, and the eggs individually are adorable. I love them. You find some eggs, you hatch them, and little guys come out and they help you out. They're so cute. I love it. And I love these, but mechanically, they're interesting. They basically kind of count as like, small clicks here and there. You put them in one of those towers, and they will just like click every now and then. Now, once again, I've realized that the best strategy for those was just placing them in Express, because again, the Express towers are just ridiculously powerful. So that also contributed to just the balance being a little, like I didn't get to actually experiment much with them because I realized that there's not really a reason to put them anywhere other than Express, because if you put them in farms, they do very, very minor amount of like farming, while your click does like 3,000% faster probably. But for Express, you really don't have to put that many clicks on there. It's hard to explain, but in any case, I like the idea. I wish that different versions of them would give different things, because currently this is just cosmetic. And I do think that they could have been a little bit more, like maybe, the chicken actually is better at the farm. Even if it's just a matter of like them being more effective on one tower, so you just don't always put them in one place of whichever strategy you are more comfortable with. So I wish that they would do more than just being cosmetics. Also, the eggs, they spawn every now and then, but then after a while they just kind of stop spawning, and you just don't really know when they're going to arrive and when they're going to stop spawning, which I kind of wish that was more clear, because it's nice to have the eggs, but then they just stop spawning. You're like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's over now. I do think that they're so adorable, and I really wish there would have been more thought put into, potentially making them more unique, because I think they're really cute, and I feel like they could be a big portion of the game, while currently they really don't do much, all things considered, other than just keeping your express overheated at all times, which again you can just do with a few clicks here and there. So yeah, I just wish there was a little bit more to these guys, because they're adorable and I kind of love them. Another thing I want to touch on, and this is a bit more of a broader topic, I guess, is the roguelite term. Now, this is not a roguelite at all. But the Steam page and in the description, they do say that they have roguelite progression, right? Meta progression, right? Like this stuff. This is like roguelite meta progression. Now, I agree that, roguelites do have this kind of meta progression. They're very correct on that. But that's not a roguelite meta progression. That's just meta progression. I just think that's just the wrong word in this instance, because Kingdom Rush also has meta progression. But it doesn't mean that it is a roguelike. And using the term roguelite because of the meta progression, I just think is just not the right term here. Which, again, I don't mind playing, something that's not a roguelike, even though, yes, for the series, it's a little odd, but I'm not unhappy I played this game because it was a very enjoyable experience. But I think it's just important I think this is just, again, more broader conversation than just what this game said. But I do think that, the term roguelike, roguelite, meta progression, all this, it can be a little confusing in the industry. So I do hope that developers don't try to constantly be using the word roguelike, just because it's getting more and more popular here and there. Because in general, again, it's just a pretty complicated topic overall, so I get the confusion. But this is not a roguelite. And the meta progression doesn't make it a roguelite either, which, again, is fine. And I can understand the confusion upon putting in there, because, you can look at roguelikes that have meta progression and be like, oh, I have exactly the same thing, therefore I'm also a roguelike. But yeah, again, I'm not going to touch more on that. I find it interesting, and I just hope that people don't get too disappointed with the fact that, there really is not any roguelike or roguelite elements in this game, which I think is a bit of a shame, actually, because there could have been somehow, like you could have some things randomly spawning within the levels, right? To be honest, if the eggs that spawned had random effects, then I could actually therefore kind of consider it a roguelike in that regard, because then you do have, actual random elements into each of these runs, each of these levels, I guess, right? But currently there is no randomness occurring when I play. I don't think there's a single random element. So, yeah, just wanted to point that out. And lastly, I want to touch on a little bit on the level design. Early on, the level design was, again, pretty enjoyable because you would discover new things, and, it's pretty straightforward. They are very, very generous in this game. Boy, oh boy. There are very few levels, including at the very, very end, that have more than one exit. And if you know anything about tower defense games, if you just have a single exit, then generally it's going to be an easy level, because then the strategy is just to put all your offensive towers where everything gets together, right? Because then you don't have to, split your towers into multiple paths. The fact that, pretty much including the final level only has one exit here, and you can just place both of your offensive towers here and here, which covers all of the area, means that these placements here are kind of useless. You could put your farms and everything else here, but again, you also really don't need to occupy much of the map once you've gotten your express going. Once again, I do want to stress that I did find a very almost like a cheat code by putting all my attention on expresses. But I kind of wish the level design was a bit more sophisticated by the late game and that there were more unique things to encounter within them. Kingdom Rush is a fantastic example of great level design. Almost every single level there was new things to find, new enemies as well. Even if there isn't anything too crazy from one level to another, at least there are like some cool new like Easter eggs in each level that you can find, and visually that's very enjoyable. So I just kind of wish that once you get past the bridge, which I would consider the mid game, I think these levels could have been a little bit more interesting. Actually, this level, you know, one goes into like a Halloween theme. That was really exciting, and I kind of wish there was more of that, because once I got there, I was like, ooh, like there's actual ghosts and zombies. They pretty much don't really change the gameplay, but at least it was very enjoyable to just see something new. So I kind of wish that was the case all over the place by the late game. I think this game is really cute and has a really, really unique theme, and being able to combine, again, two kind of crazy, the clicker gameplay and tower defense is pretty new. It's brand new. I haven't heard anybody do something like that. And you know me, I like unique things. I do think, again, overall, I would say balance is a little off to me. Pacing is also off, which could be because of the balance, and I do wish there was a little bit more to do overall in the gameplay once you get past halfway through like all the content. But the idea is really awesome, and overall I did have a really, really fun experience early on when I first started playing the first few hours here. That's Wake Cup, and that's pretty much it.